The atmosphere is electric today as we take you through the highly anticipated game between the West Virginia Mountaineers and the UCF Knights, live from Orlando, Florida. This matchup is critical for both teams, as they are looking to make their mark in the Big 12 Conference and solidify their spots in the ever-competitive landscape of college football. The game will kick off at 1 p.m. Eastern Time at the Acrisure Bounce House, UCF's home stadium, where fans are gearing up for an exciting afternoon of football. As we dive into the details, it's clear that both teams come into this game with a sense of urgency. West Virginia enters the game with a 2-4 record. Their journey this season has been a challenging one, with the Mountaineers struggling to find consistency on both sides of the ball. Despite these difficulties, they have shown flashes of brilliance. The team has a strong tradition and rich history in college football, and they will be looking to bounce back from their previous setbacks. UCF, on the other hand, has been a formidable force in the conference in recent years, and although they are slightly ahead with a 3-3 record, they too have faced challenges that have kept them from reaching the heights they've set for themselves. One of the most significant storylines surrounding the West Virginia team is the absence of their starting quarterback, Nico Marchiol, who has been ruled out for the season due to injury. This has left a void at the quarterback position, one that freshman Scotty Fox Jr. will look to fill. Fox, though young, has shown flashes of potential in limited play this season. As a true freshman, this will be his first start in a high-pressure game like this, which could serve as both a trial by fire and a stepping stone for his future career. Fox is known for his strong arm and mobility, which could work in his favor against the UCF defense, especially when plays break down. However, the pressure on Fox will be immense, and it remains to be seen how he will handle the intensity of a game of this magnitude. On the other side of the ball, UCF is in a relatively stable situation when it comes to their offense. Led by their talented running back Myles Montgomery, UCF has been able to establish a strong ground game. Montgomery has been a consistent and dynamic player throughout the season, racking up impressive yardage and making critical plays in key moments. As the Knights prepare for the Mountaineers, Montgomery will undoubtedly be a focal point of their offense. West Virginia's defense has had its struggles, particularly against the run, so it is highly likely that UCF will look to exploit that weakness by running the ball frequently. If Montgomery can find room to maneuver, UCF will have a significant advantage in controlling the clock and dictating the pace of the game. But it's not just about offense in this matchup. Both teams have had their share of struggles on the defensive side of the ball. West Virginia's defense, while talented, has often been prone to giving up big plays. They have allowed opponents to score heavily in recent weeks, a trend that they will need to reverse if they hope to stay competitive in this game. UCF, similarly, has had issues with consistency on defense. Their most recent loss to Cincinnati highlighted some gaps in their defensive scheme, particularly in pass coverage. West Virginia will likely look to take advantage of these weaknesses, utilizing their passing game to stretch the field and create mismatches for UCF's defenders. In terms of coaching, both teams have experienced their share of highs and lows. West Virginia's head coach Neil Brown is in his 5th season with the Mountaineers and has shown an ability to get the most out of his players in tough situations. Brown has emphasized a strong defensive mentality. But with the changes at quarterback, his game plan for this matchup will need to be flexible. He may need to rely more on the running game and quick, short passes to give Fox a rhythm early in the game. Meanwhile, UCF's head coach Gus Malzahn has built a reputation as an offensive mastermind and is known for his ability to adapt his strategies based on the strengths of his players. Malzahn has done a good job of maintaining UCF's competitiveness in the Big 12, and he will look to continue that success by creating a high-scoring affair in which the Knights' offense can shine. When it comes to the game environment, Orlando is providing perfect conditions for football today. The weather is expected to be sunny, with temperatures hovering around 80 degrees Fahrenheit. These ideal conditions will allow both teams to play at their best, as the heat and humidity that often plague Florida games will not be a significant factor. Fans are expected to pack the stands at the Acrisure Bounce House, which is known for creating an electrifying atmosphere on game day. The noise from the home crowd could prove to be an added advantage for UCF, especially if the game remains close heading into the final minutes. The matchup has garnered considerable attention in the media, with both teams being analyzed and dissected for their strengths and weaknesses. Several sports outlets have predicted a close game, most giving a slight edge to UCF due to their home field advantage and slightly stronger overall performance this season. However, West Virginia is a team that cannot be counted out, particularly with the potential for Scotty Fox Jr. to have a breakout game. Many analysts are curious to see how the Mountaineers will adjust to the loss of Marchiola and whether they can rally around their young quarterback to pull off an upset on the road. Looking at the bigger picture, this game holds significant implications for both teams in the standings. For West Virginia, a win would not only provide a boost to their morale, but also give them much-needed momentum as they continue their Big 12 campaign. Victory would help them keep pace in the conference and potentially improve their bowl game chances. For UCF, a win would be a step in the right direction after a few inconsistent performances. The Knights have aspirations of contending in the conference, and they know that every game is crucial if they want to stay in the hunt for a higher bowl game bid. Both teams understand that this game could shape the trajectory of their seasons, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Fans tuning in will be treated to live coverage across various platforms, including TNT, TrueTV, and HBO Max, for those watching on television, as well as radio coverage provided by the Mountaineer Sports Network. For those attending the game in person, the energy and excitement in the stadium are sure to be contagious. The spectacle of college football, with its passion and unpredictability, will be on full display today. As we look ahead to the final moments before kickoff, there is no doubt that this game will deliver a thrilling contest. Will West Virginia's young quarterback rise to the occasion? Or will UCF's explosive offense prove too much for the Mountaineers to handle? Whatever the outcome, one thing is for certain. Both teams are ready to fight for a victory in this crucial Big 12 showdown. In conclusion, today's matchup between West Virginia and UCF promises to be an exciting and hard-fought game. The Mountaineers will need to dig deep and rely on their defense to keep them in the game, while UCF will aim to establish dominance with their high-powered offense and the leadership of Myles Montgomery. With so much on the line for both teams, this is a game that fans won't want to miss. Whether you're watching from the stands, your living room, or on the go, this is a clash of two teams looking to make a statement. Stay tuned for all the action as the West Virginia Mountaineers take on the UCF Knights in Orlando.